Okay, so let's talk about something really interesting. I want you to picture a playground. But forget about the swings and slides for a minute. We're going to a totally different kind of playground today. Think of it as a wealth playground, where the real game isn't just about fun. It's about training a superpower.
Right off the bat, you can tell this place is different. It's not about who can climb the highest or run the fastest. Nope. This place is designed for something way more important, something that's going to stick with you for life.
And here it is, the big idea, the thinking muscle. That's the superpower we're talking about. That ability to just pause for a second, to think things through, and to make really smart choices. And to show us around this gym, we've got two guides.
So, on one side, you have Little Fast Fast. His whole philosophy is basically, see it, want it, gotta have it now. And then you've got Little Slow Slow. He's got this funny little habit. Before he spends any money, he takes a beat to, warm up that thinking muscle. These two are going to show us exactly how this playground works.
Okay, first stop on our tour, the sandbox. And here, the game is all about borrowing. But more importantly, it's about the discipline that goes with it. So, Little Fast Fast spots these awesome new cards. He's got to have them. Problem is, he's broke. So what does he do? He borrows from a friend. And yeah, he gets the cards, but the price is a whole week with no lunch money. That's a classic case of a short-term win turning into a pretty immediate loss. Ouch. But now look at how Little Slow Slow handles the exact same situation. It's completely different. He treats it like a mini project. First, he knows what he wants, the new cards. Then he makes a deal with his mom, sort of like a loan, but he's borrowing from his playtime tomorrow. And the best part? He repays that loan immediately by doing extra chores to earn the cash. He gets the exact same reward, but instead of getting into debt, he actually builds some discipline. Pretty smart, right? And that really gets to the heart of the lesson here in the sandbox. See, it's not that all borrowing is bad. Not at all. The real question you have to ask is, why are you borrowing? Is it just for a quick impulse buy, or is it a way to actually make yourself stronger and more responsible in the long run? All right, let's leave the sandbox and head over to the slide. This area is all about what to do when you get a little windfall. Like a reward or some unexpected cash, and how to really enjoy it without, crashing at the bottom. So, check this out. Little Fast Fast gets some scholarship money. Awesome. How does he celebrate? He runs out and buys 3 milkshakes and just downs them all. The happiness is intense for about 5 minutes, and then it's replaced by a massive stomachache. He basically made his happiness explode instead of enjoying it. And this brings up a huge question, not just for kids, but for all of us. Right? How do you actually enjoy a win, a bonus, or reward in a way that feels good and lasts and doesn't just end in a metaphorical stomachache? Well, the answer is surprisingly simple. It all comes down to this one number, 50%. This is the secret to turning a quick celebration into something that actually benefits you long-term. It's called the Lifestyle Upgrade 50% Rule, and it's brilliant. Whenever you get a reward, you take half of it and use it to upgrade your happiness right now. Go for it, enjoy it. But the other half, you save it, you invest it. And just like that, you've turned a fleeting moment of joy into a real, actual investment in your future. Okay, for our last stop on the playground, we're going to tackle something super modern. Let's swing over to the monkey bars and talk about AI and how to think of it as your own personal training coach. So a rumor starts flying around the playground. Hey, you can just ask AI for the winning lottery numbers. Little Fast Fast, who's always looking for that shortcut, hears this and immediately tries it. He spends his whole allowance on a scratch ticket and gets absolutely nothing. Just a worthless piece of paper. But Little Slow Slow sees this whole thing differently, and he comes up with this perfect analogy. He says, AI is like a gym coach. It gives you direction, but it won't do the sit-ups for you. And that just nails it, doesn't it? A great coach can give you the perfect plan, but you still have to be the one to lift the weights. And that's really the fundamental difference here. Little Fast Fast sees AI as a magic wand, a way to get rich without having to think. But Little Slow Slow, he sees AI as a training tool, a partner to help him think smarter. The whole point isn't to replace your thinking muscle, it's to make it stronger.
So we've been to the sandbox, the slide, and the monkey bars. We've seen how Little Fast Fast and Little Slow Slow operate, so what's the big idea here? What are we really truly training on this wealth playground?
Well, it's all about reframing how we look at these big financial ideas. Borrowing isn't just about debt, it's a test of your discipline. Saving isn't about giving things up. It's like planting a little tree for the person you'll be in the future. Investing? That's not some get-rich-quick thing.
It's the payoff from daily, consistent training. And AI, it's your coach, not a wheelchair to get you out of doing the work. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. True wealth isn't really the number you see in your bank account. It's the strength, the endurance, and the good judgment you've built up inside your own head. That's the real prize.
So, now that we've toured the whole playground, it's your turn to play. And you can start with a really simple minigame, maybe even tonight with your family.
Just ask this one question at the end of the day. Did you do something today that your future self will thank you for? It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe it was saving $1. Maybe it was learning one new thing or just resisting one tiny impulse buy. That question, that simple question, turns every single day into another training session at the Wealth Playground.